Cole, will you shut that door when you go out? Okay, so let's keep going here. Look at this one here. Again, I'm looking for the missing side. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A squared, we don't know, that's what we're looking for. Plus, what number am I putting in for B? Which number do I have to put in for B?
9.
The 9, because we know the hypotenuse is always the C, right?
One more quick announcement. Tomorrow will be Spirit Day, and Friday will be Wear Your Jersey Day in honor of Super Bowl. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm going to solve what's 9 squared
81.
equals 15 squared,
225.
225. I'm going to subtract my 81 from both sides. So I get A squared is equal to, what's 222 minus 81?
144.
Okay, bye James. Okay, now I'm going to take to get rid of that squaring, we're going to square root to get A by itself. Square root on this side. Square root of 144 is 12 what? What am I labeling it? Meters. Okay? Now on 3 and 4, they're just not drawing the triangle. But you get the idea, right? So you're going to put in what for A?
6.
What am I putting in for B?
B.
B, because I don't know, right? What am I putting in for C?
14.
Okay, you feel like you're okay with that? You can do those? You do it, I'll do it. We'll see if we get the same answer, okay? I don't know what that is. Can you guys, what's the square root of 160, Sean? What's that come out to be?
12.6.
12.6.
Yep.
And then in this case, it's inches. Okay? Did you guys get the same thing?
Yes. Yeah.
Good. You caught up with me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not going to do 4. You get the idea, right? But let's do the one that has the story problem real quick, and then we can be done. Okay, so when I look at this one, it says a rectangular park measures 300 feet by 400 feet. A sidewalk runs diagonally from one corner to the opposite corner. Find the length of the sidewalk. Well, I think the best way to do these types of problems, anytime I have a story problem, I am going to draw a picture if I can, because we tend to be visual learners. Would you agree when you see it, you can do it better? So first thing, a rectangular park, I'm going to draw a rectangle. Okay, it tells me that that rectangular park is 300 feet by 400 feet. Then it tells me a sidewalk runs diagonally from one corner to the opposite corner. Does it matter which way I do this?
No.
Doesn't make a difference. Okay? Now, notice that I have created a right triangle now, haven't I? Can I use the Pythagorean theorem then? Yeah. So really, I just need one of these triangles. This is no longer important, except for I do need to move this 300 over to this side. Right? We agree that this side and this side are the same. What am I looking for then? The sidewalk, we're going to call that what?
C.
C. Because that's the hypotenuse of this triangle. So I have 300, that's my A squared, plus 400, which is my b squared, equals my c squared. Well, what's 300 squared? So what's 300 times 300?
90,000.
Good job. What's 400 squared? So what's 400 times 400?
160.
Okay, remember you guys, just take the 4 times the 4, it's 16, and then add the zeros. Okay, so there'd be 4 zeros, equals c squared. What's 90,000 plus 160,000?
250,000.
Good job. Equals c squared. What do I do now?
Square root.
Good job. Square root. Square root. So I end up with c is equal to, well, what's the square root of 250,000?
500.
Okay, so 500 what? What were we talking about? The sidewalk feet. So that sidewalk is 500 feet long. Okay? Now, I want you to keep in mind this story and problem is probably the most important concept, and this is why. When you take your high school placement test, or when you guys do ISAT, you are going to find that they're not going to give you a nice little pretty problem like this to do. Typically, they're going to give you the story problem, and you're going to have to recognize that there's a right triangle.
The leadership team will be meeting in Miss Coleman's room at 3 o'clock, and walkers are now released. Have a nice night.
Okay, so that you want to look at this and you want to recognize that this is the type of problem you're going to see on those high school placement tests or on ISAT. Typically, you're going to have to figure out that there's a right triangle and you can use the Pythagorean theorem. Okay? All right, your homework, and we'll work on it in class, is page 567, 14 through 26, 40, and 41. Thank you.